The following is an AI-based parody created for satire and entertainment purposes. All voices, conversations, and scenarios are artificially generated and do not represent the opinions, actions, or voices of any individuals represented. This content is not meant to confuse or misinform.
Jack is not useless, Donald. I don't know how many times I need to tell you. She has crowd control biotics on lock.
Bro, she has no way to strip enemy defenses off. What good are her biotics when you can't do more than stun enemies with them? And she's not even the best at that niche Liara is.
You can only use Liara in DLC. What good is she?
Another day, another argument to be solved with a tier list.
We just started arguing about this. How have you already prepared a tier list?
Because he has nothing better to do in his retirement besides make tier lists.
Yeah, all right, Donald. While you're busy being the oldest president in history, I'm enjoying my sunset years, engaging in my hobbies. Anyway, if you two want to argue about this, we're going to do it in tier list format. So here's all the Mass Effect 1 squad mates. We're going to rank them in their usefulness in gameplay.
What about Mass Effect 2 and 3?
I've got those tier lists ready. We'll tackle them in follow-up videos since the gameplay across the trilogy changes so much.
All right, Barack, start us off.
For Mass Effect 1, we're ranking the squad mates numerically. Boilerplate disclaimer, things here will vary depending on your class, your personal playstyle, the mission you're on, among other things. The goal here is only to provide a general idea who is good, mid, or bad. And while we typically think about these things from the insanity difficulty, we'll consider how squad mates perform on the easier options as well. With that in mind, we'll begin with Caden.
Why am I not surprised they made the boring guy the most boring class in the game?
I still can't believe you're calling Sentinel boring after we played it together for 2 whole games.
Bro's a support and doesn't get access to heavy or medium armor, so he's squishy. Stick him at the bottom.
Donald, you're putting a support character in a lower tier when Caden is perfect for supporting us as Shepard. Caden's medicine ability is a massive advantage. Deploying Medigel more often could be the make or break when in combat.
Well, damn Joe, color me impressed.
I learned some things from the President's Play videos.
And yet you still did horrifically on the Sentinel class.
And your Vanguard gameplay wasn't up to snuff.
Joe was right all the same. Not to mention that having biotics is an automatic plus when we're talking about Mass Effect 1. Throw, lift, and stasis are great crowd control abilities. And while Caden isn't the most tanky squad mate, he comes equipped with barrier.
And he has the 2 most crucial tech talents, electronics and decryption. Overload is insanely goated, and high decryption is vital for unlocking the secure crates.
Caden is something of a utility knife among the squad mates. You can count on him for virtually every task the game can throw at you.
Except for raw damage, the best he gets is training in pistols.
That one thing doesn't hurt Caden that badly. I can't see a world where he isn't at least top 2 among the Mass Effect squad mates.
Top 2 is genuinely crazy. Okay, so he has a little bit of everything. He still falls short of other squad mates. He's not as tanky as Rex. Ashley does more damage, Liara has more biotics, and Tali has more tech.
All of that is true. But being a jack of all trades still makes Caden a perfect squad mate to have with you at all times.
Put him in 6th anyway.
Ignore Donald. Like I said, Caden is top 2. He's too versatile to be ranked lower.
Caden in 2nd place. Next up is Ashley.
This is already cooked if we're putting Ash below Caden.
No biotics or tech. You're right, things aren't looking good for Ashley here.
Well, let's not come down on her too hard. Ash has 2 pretty huge advantages. She can use any gun in the game and gets access to immunity and heavy armor, which makes her an unkillable juggernaut on the battlefield.
She's one of 2 squad mates who can get training in sniper rifles.
Being able to use any gun is great, but it would be a waste to try to train Ashley in all 4.
That's true. Ultimately, she'll only use about as many guns as the other squad mates do, but the option exists all the same.
I won't stand for Ashley being below Caden, so put her in 1st place.
Donald, even you aren't delusional enough to actually think Ashley is the best squad mate for Mass Effect 1's gameplay.
Maybe not, but I'm going to keep being difficult about this all the same.
It wouldn't be Donald if he didn't kick up an unnecessary fuss about something. Ashley should probably go in 5th place here. It's not as if she's bad or useless, it's just the other 4 going above her are better.
I would have put her in 6th personally.
You're trying to rage bait me.
Ashley doesn't go in 6th, but I can tell you who probably does, our good friend Garrus.
There's something about Garrus going at the bottom of any tier list that feels wrong.
Just when I started liking this guy, you're telling me he's at the bottom?
It's a tough call between Garrus and Ashley. Garrus does have decryption and electronics, 2 very useful tools, but the issue there is that better squad mates fill those areas. Garrus's niche is raw damage, which is great, but he has no way of providing crowd control and has no way of keeping himself up in battle.
He's a squishier Ashley with some tech.
I feel like if you want someone who uses assault rifles and snipers, you might as well use Ashley.
This is the only time you're going to find Garrus at the bottom of a tier list.
Not to worry, he'll get his time to shine in gameplay soon. Now we're on to my GOAT. Rex can put the entire team on his back.
You're not wrong there at all, Donald. Rex gets barrier, immunity, and heavy armor, And thanks to his class, he has health regen, increased melee damage, and resistance physics.
He's not just a meat shield. Bro has shotguns and assault rifles on top of clutch biotics like stasis and warp, plus throw for crowd control.
No one else besides Liara has warp, so that's a massive plus.
Rex's only downside is that he has no tech and doesn't have first aid.
Don't gotta worry about that when Rex can just walk the enemy down and kick their asses, put him third.
No, put him in fourth.
I believe Rex should go in third here. His resilience is amazing, and it should come as no surprise that the biotic classes would be the best.
See? Barack doesn't only agree with you.
I never said he did.
Tali is up next. She's the go-to-tech specialist, which makes her viable in basically every main story mission, given the prominence of the Geth. Plus, Tali gets access to electronics without a prerequisite.
She has everything you'd need. Overload, sabotage, damping, and AI hacking.
Hacking is pretty mid, to be honest. It doesn't guarantee the Geth you hack will be an ally. You might as well kill it. The real thing to talk about is that Tali gets shotguns.
Which is odd. Tali does increase shield capacity through her class, but she lacks any protective ability, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put a shotgun in her hand. She's better off with a pistol.
In other words, she is Kaidan with more tech but no biotics.
She also lacks medicine, which just makes her a worse support, which is why Tali will go in fourth.
Tali and Garrus both in the bottom half of a list? They're gonna come after you, bro.
Don't look at me. I wasn't the one who made biotics stupid strong in Mass Effect 1. Speaking of which, we're moving on to Liara.
Number one spot for my beautiful blue beauty.
This one seems obvious.
I'm just going to put it like this. You walk into a room full of enemies, drop singularity, and watch everything float around helplessly. Not to mention she has every other biotic talent in the game, from throw, lift, warp, and stasis. She even has some protection from her barrier talent.
You can lower her cooldowns by pumping her class talent, which makes her a force of nature.
Plus, top of unmatched biotics, Liara gets electronics, because why not? So not only can she throw enemies around all day long, she can blow up their shields too.
It seems like Liara's only limit is the amount of talent points she can get. Like everything in her kit is worth leveling.
Liara also has no weapon proficiency and is limited to human armor. But both of those are completely mitigated by her ability to tell entire clusters of enemies to go f themselves. She's going in first place.
No debate to be had here.
The last Mass Effect 1 squad mate is Jenkins.
Damn, I didn't even consider him.
What class is Jenkins even?
He's a soldier just like Ashley, but he has some added bonuses. Like being able to equip any kind of armor in the game for no real reason. It doesn't change his visuals though.
Maybe if we'd gotten Jenkins some Krogan armor, he wouldn't have died.
Now I'd like to put Jenkins above Liara for the memes. But we don't even get to do anything with him, so we're going to put him below Garrus.
Are we actually done with the Jenkins joke now?
Yeah, it's dead. We moved on ages ago.
All right, next time we pick up with Mass Effect 2 squad mates, but until then, you know the drill. Stay safe out there, drink plenty of water, get some sleep, and we'll see you on the next one.